Hey everybody, it's Dougal Fraser. I'm doing a live. I have not done a live in a long time. You may notice I've been a little bit quiet, but I wanted to hop on here and say hello. First of all, I hope you're still enjoying your summer. Is it technically still summer even though it's September? I believe so, although it is really, really, really hot here in Los Angeles. So wherever you are in the world, I hope that you're well. I hope that you're staying cool or warm if it's cold in your area. But I wanted to jump on here and talk a little bit about the concept of soul groups, soul relationships, and relationships in general, because I'm curious if you've had the same experience that I've had and what I've seen in lots of clients. You know, in my work, I oftentimes talk about the fact that sometimes I feel like I'm 2 weeks ahead of the people that I'm working with or what I'm teaching. And this topic in general is a perfect example of that. Since 2020, I have seen in my own life and with my friends, my family, and my colleagues, and my clients as well, a lot of changes happening with relationships. Something happened when the pandemic hit. So I'm curious in the chats, did you have a relationship that ended? Did you have a relationship that you started to approach differently since the world got a little bonkers, weird, and sort of unique? But have you noticed that the way that you approach your friends and your loved ones is a little bit different? Has there been a falling out? Has there someone that you've been having some relationship challenges with? If you answer yes to any of these questions, first of all, you are not alone. I feel like every single private session that I do, or group workshop or group event, a lot of the questions are, you know, I feel like I'm not getting my needs met. My relationships have changed. I'm feeling disappointed or not connected to people in the same way. Super normal. And I think there's a reason that this is happening. First of all, if you're, Michelle is already saying totally good. I'm glad you can relate. So first of all, if you're drawn to this kind of work, if you're drawn to spirituality, if you're drawn to mindfulness, if you identify as an empath or a highly sensitive person, relationships mean a lot to us. And often as empaths, we sort of welcome people into this level of intimacy that maybe A, they didn't ask for, or B, they didn't earn to sort of be that sort of close to you energetically. And so it's something that we want to be cautious of and mindful of who we sort of give that moniker or that definition of what it means to be a soul group member. And a soul group member, if you've never heard that term before, we hear soulmate a lot, right? We understand the idea that maybe there's one person on the planet that's our soulmate, that we're supposed to be together, other incarnations, all of those beautiful things. Well, it expands beyond that. Your soul group are people that literally you can be your most authentic self with. A soul group member is when there's an equal exchange of energy. You show up for each other in the exact same way. A soul group member, if there's a trigger, which is completely normal, or an uncomfortable conversation or a challenge that you're going through, with a soul group member, you can talk about it. It's not like it's a perfect relationship, but you understand the need to hold space for each other, to be unconditionally loving, to be compassionate, and all of those beautiful things. But a lot of times, spiritual people and sensitive people will meet someone and they feel a connection and they think, oh goodness, this is definitely a member. This is a soul group member. This is someone that's really close to my heart. And then afterwards, they feel disappointed. They feel like maybe their intuition was wrong. Maybe they did something wrong. And first of all, you're not wrong. We may not fully understand where this person really plays a role in their life. And in your life, and when we do understand that, that's when we can really thrive in all of our relationships. If we understand the sort of nuances and differences with how we approach certain people. Which is why recently I'm calling it a masterclass. It's a 90-minute class. It's on September 18th, and it's called the Soul Group System. And what it's about is learning to understand how to navigate all these different relationships that come to our life. Because every relationship that comes to us, even if it's challenging, even if it's frustrating, even if it's something that's a little bit of a trigger for us, there's still great beauty and great wisdom in it. But understanding what you need, because everybody's needs individually are different, for a soul group member, what really constitutes a soul group member for you, understanding what that looks like, understanding what you need, what that energy exchange looks like, can really help all of your relationships thrive and bloom and be what they need to be on the planet. So I just wanted to hop on here to see if you'd had that experience, if you've noticed some relationships change, if you've noticed feeling disappointed or challenged, or like you want to deepen some connections in your life. Maybe you're looking for something a little bit more soulful. Maybe you're looking for something a little bit deeper. Maybe you're looking for intimacy that just hasn't sort of connected with you thus far. You might be interested in checking out the Soul Group system. Our idea, or my intention, is to explore relationships in their entirety. Talk about what some of your challenges are. Talk about how you can be a little bit clearer in your vision to make those relationships feel more harmonious, feel more soul nourishing, and just help you feel a little bit more at ease during the day. So again, this is a 90-minute program. It's only $22. It's live. It's interactive. I'll be doing live coaching. We'll be talking about the different energy types of relationships that come into our life. It's on Sunday, September 18th. That's at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is 6 p.m. East Coast time, I believe. So there's still enough time for you to have some time off for the evening as well. But let's explore relationships together. As empaths, as spiritual people, our circle, our team, the people that we spend the most time with have a huge effect on our energetic response and the way we walk the planet. So when we understand the kind of relationships that we have and how to manage and navigate them as clearly and as soulfully as possible, it just makes us feel happy and healthier every single day. I hope you're doing well. I hope your soul group is nourishing you. I hope you're thriving, and I hope you're having joy at this time. And if you have any questions, please put them in the comment section, and I'll go back every now and then and try to answer them for you. Sending you much love. I hope you're having a great day, and we'll talk soon. Bye, everybody.